Great rates paid for new and used emergency vehicles. Bring them to the crane in the northeast of Portland Harbor. I mean, is that a sign or reference to the import-export mission? I mean, right now, I think it somewhat makes sense since since some of the cars that are not available in Portland, but the import-export side mission requires, can be found here, like the Blista, for example. But it's quite odd because after I complete Asuka's first mission, well, let's just say Portland won't be our favorite place anymore. And it's sad because I think Portland is the most atmospheric place of the city. I mean, the not smoke, the fog there is the most atmospheric, especially in the red light district. But that's how things goes. Alright. Sayonara, Salvatore.
We have certain issues to clear up before we continue any form of relationship, business or otherwise. Let's lay our cards on the table. I am Yakuza, and I know you worked for Salvatore Leone's family. I can give you work with our organization, but first you must prove to me that your ties with the Mafia are truly broken. Salvatore Leone will be leaving Luigi's in about 3 hours' time. Make sure he doesn't reach his club alive. Meanwhile, Maria and I will catch up on old times.
Oh, Asuka, you've got a massager.
That's not a massager.
Alright, just get it, it's about to rain and I don't think it's so fun out here. Okay, I mean, she told me that he shouldn't reach his stuff, his club, I mean Luigi's club, but if I'm right, he's about to leave the place, so I already failed the mission. I remember in Liberty City Stories I couldn't across, I mean NPCs couldn't across the bridge because it wasn't finished yet. Despite that, Tony was capable to ram through the whole place. I mean, yeah, it's not a big thing, honestly, but it just kind of interesting that how the map looked like in Liberty City Stories compared to GTA 3. Basically everything was under construction or reconstruction. And I don't know if it's really creative. I remember in Vice City Stories there were more unique places that didn't appear in GTA Vice City, but seemed to be logical why things turn out to be like that. In Liberty City Stories, I mean, I think this part of the city wasn't constructed yet. It also had something new feelings to it. But yeah, we all know Vice City Stories released later and the execution was a bit better. Alright, at the top of this building, in about 30 seconds or minutes, how the time goes in this fictional world, things turn out to be a bit different. What is he doing there? Why are you... You okay? He's out his mind, he even crashed into the Mafia. Mr. Tenik, what's going on? I believe Sarah is about to run away because he got nervous. Oh, come on. What the hell? No! Holy hell. Where's my car? Why it disappeared? Well, I guess I can call this mission over. I don't know why the NPCs got so nervous. I mean, I think I had the distance to be unnoticed or something like this. Yeah, it's all lucky I could reach it. Yep. You know, it's kind of impressive that if you steal a gang car and other gang car drivers or members driving their vehicle, they actually reacting to the player's actions and start chasing him. It's something that I did notice in GTA San Andreas, for example, which is really focusing on the relationship between the gangs. Another weird thing that is in my mind is that we have all these thieves, yeah, people who stole other people's cash and pickpocket them. So if you shoot them or aim them directly, they actually give you the money. Or at least drop it on the floor, and it's just another great detail. Well, I guess I'll do it on the old-fashioned way, flamethrower. It's time! Enjoy the show! It's quite hot, isn't it? And that's it. Sartor is burned to death. I don't know, where is he? Here? Outside? Nice, okay. That's all about him. I mean, it's a pretty painful death, and I'm about to show you something. And now he's standing, at least his corpse. I don't know why, if I press the replay button, the burnt corpse just decides to stand up, to stood up. And it's really weird. I mean, damn. He's like a freaking ghost at this point. And if I just smash him a bit, he falls to the ground again. Take this! So yeah, he was basically the big mob boss of the GTA games, and he disappeared. And now his ghost is going to haunt Liberty City. And again, my car is disappeared. Why? And who's the new Don? I don't know. Joey probably not, because he never cared this mafia lifestyle. All if his garage was, well, basically his everything. So I think Tony Cipriani should have been the boss. He proved his loyalty years ago, and now he has a new place to live. Not with his mother. And after this mission, we all know what happens. Delia members will blast Claude with their shotguns, and it's not a very nice story. Well, who it is? King Courtney would like a word. Get to the payphone in Esperida, or whatever you said. I'll do these missions, but maybe for another time. Asuka has other bosses to introduce me, so yeah, I can't wait for this. Alright, here I am. Let's see what's next.
Salvatore's death comes as pleasurable news. You're an efficient killer. I like that in a man. Ah, this is my brother, Kenji.
Asuka has a little job for you, but when you're done, drop by my casino and we can talk.
Just like Kenji, always trying to play with my toys.
Well, it sounds kind of odd, but I think that you were referencing to action figures or Lego figures.
We cannot continue our operations until they are dealt with. Take out these spying fools and end this vendetta once and for all.
I mean, Tony's man? Yeah, so he's definitely done at this point. And I remember that Asuka's eyes were a bit crossed, or were pointing to her nose, and it looked ridiculous, and it still does. It isn't fixed by now. And her eyes are also a bit wide open compared to the original, just making her look less serious, or how can I say, convincing, that she's a big dealer of the mafia, yakuza, not dealer, but right hand. Alright, Claude, why are you afraid of the car? It doesn't hurt you, as long as it doesn't move. Oh no. I got to find a sniper rifle. I mean, why not? Why am I not just killing them with my rocket launcher then? Cool. Bastard or asshole, have some of the NPCs saying it in GTA 2 when Claude is standing in front of her car, I guess. No! Why am I heading to the opposite lane? But like, does it really matter? A flatbed, I don't care about you. Neither this black truck, van. Okay, only a few good men left. Just got to reach him up. Okay, this is the last place, and I'm not going to climb up there because I have a rocket launcher since I'm a spoiled brat. Alright. And even I can't aim properly up there. Alright, that's all about these folks. I need to find a better car. I mean, I love the Stallion, no problem, but it looks a bit broken to me. So Asuka, what else you got? Paparazzi purge?
A reporter has been nosing around. Marie and I have taken a little holiday together until you can get rid of this perverted voyeur. He's probably out in the bay as you read this. Steal a police boat and sink his career.
Okay, so these characters really love each other. And maybe this is the mission where I have to... I know that in the definitive edition... No, nothing like this. The aiming there is a bit different. So yeah, I think it's time to change my settings or way to play the game to the classic PC way. The standard controls, and I just make my way up to this speedboat, and I'm going to retry it as many times it's possible. Alright, paparazzi, it's time to be pepperized. Yes, I expected. Okay, how about now? Great. Alright, Payday for Ray, one of the most infamous missions.
Handyman. Maria's all tied up at the moment, but I'll tell her you called.
I know I've been a naughty girl, but I really need to pee, okay?
What the
It's
hell?
time you met our man inside the LPD. Here's a payment for the last little job he did for us. He is understandably cautious. Get to the payphone in Torrington as quick as you can and await his instructions.
I mean, I know that this game has a serious tone, and I'm sure that Asuka's cutscenes are probably the ones that has some kind of comedy intent to it. I really don't remember any other missions that has some kind of comedic tone to it. Maybe Tony Cipriani when both Claude and him heard his mother yelling out the window, and really that's it.
Yeah, I'd like to say something about taxes.
You mean the Lone Star State?
No, taxes. Well, you know,
So yeah, in this mission I just need to
really wrong. My father
go
worked
some
his whole life. He
payphones
played the
and
lottery.
try to interact
Now the
Ray
state wants him to pay taxes
in any way as possible. Yeah, it's not a big hard thing. I just
Good point. I think that's a lesson to us all. All right, hello, you are on
worried
Chatterbox.
if I can't make it in time, because that was the biggest problem when the game released, that a lot of
Oh,
people
really? How do you like it?
was
I mean,
not
is it hard
familiar
to
with the
use
map
language? You
and
speak English pretty
felt
good.
a bit lost and really didn't have much time to react. Basically every player had to bring a fast car. I mean, that's why the Yakuza Stinger is parked not far from Asuka's place. Oh, come on. If am I driving in top-down view, I just find it more challenging and honestly fun. Maybe because I have watched some GTA 2 clips and now I feel a bit nostalgic about this game. Sure, I can play it right now, but my biggest issue with the title, that the aiming is not so fun and easy. You basically can't use the mouse in this game, so you have to aim with your tank controls. And yeah, if you keep shooting, there's some kind of auto-aiming system, but I think using mouse is a bit easier there to aim, or just having a lock button, lock key. Alright, Liberty Campus, and there's a cheetah, so I can steal it. Thank God I created this traffic jam only for this. Where am I going? I forgot where should I turn. Okay, the payphone is here. I don't know when I do those. When I did those payphone missions earlier, one of my, well, previous videos. Why did I call them phone booth? It's not London. Alright, this is the last one. Well, if you say so, no problem. He's really hiding from the government. I mean, we all know that Ray was a fairly decent cop during Liberty City Stories, but so as his partner, he became slightly corrupt and he had some ties with the Yakuza, but now he wants something to cover up.
You must be Azuka's new errand boy. You got the money. Is it all here? I know what you're thinking. Another bent cop. Well, it's a bent world. Just because I lost a few partners, those suckers from Internal Affairs have started sniffing around. Reckon they can smell me. Well, this city is one big open sewer. But I'm gonna need some non-union help. And if you're interested, you know where to find me.
Well, no problem. I mean, honestly, Ray is one of my favorite characters of this game. The way he talk and act. He's a really short-tempered guy, but I don't know. The way he have this cut in place, somehow feel some kind of sympathy for him. His paranoia and overthinking stuff. I don't know, he's just a really funny character. But yeah, I don't know if I should save the game. Yeah, I will. And if I'm right, Asuka has one last mission after this. And after that, I'll do the Yardi's missions and Kenji's. Yep, that will be the way to go in the further videos. Alright, Asuka. What else you want to give us?
Maria and I
To me and Claude?
Our source in the police has informed us that one of our drivers is a strangely animated undercover cop. He's more or less useless out of his car, so we've tagged it with a tracer. Make him bleed.
Strangely animated character. Also, I don't want to talk about relationships or anything like this. Well, what's the case then? Maria in Chatterbox talked about that she met this guy, Claude, and he treated her good because he didn't talk to her and didn't want to interrupt her fun time. Despite this, she finds him as some kind of boyfriend, while I think she has more time and fun with Asuka. So why she's so interested in Claude when she's already have a way better company, I guess. Well, it's quite funny, but it's not a problem, that's for sure. I got to find something. Yes. And if I'm right, this is the protagonist of the first Driver game. And I don't know why we need to kill him. Did I actually hit him? I didn't want to fire the rockets because then I will be blown up by these randomly appeared NPCs, but at least I can have a more intense and fun mission instead of just blowing it up and finish the video as soon as possible. But at the same time, I don't like drive-by missions because it's just the most generic way to deal with anyone in a GTA title. I hope you're happy. Oh, and also the way this guy running away. If I can see him, that will be fun, but I think it's better if I just go a bit swim. So, please go away. Why is he running like this? That's why he's a strangely animated character. Were the developers hated the first Driver? What mission failed? Who busted me? What? Ultra Cup? Man, it was worth to save the game. I'm not sure it was just a joke, a reference to the first Driver game. And it's like funny if the player has a mission where they need to kill this guy. But before I realized who this guy was, I was like, okay, he's just some kind of inside cop or just one who pretends to be a gangster and basically selling information. But as I know by now that it's all just a reference to another game or bringing a literal character here, I think it's really funny since how the first 3D GTA was inspired by Driver. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. A big open world with different cars, and you most likely working
Maria and I.
in a underground, what can I say, gang corporation, or just living your life as a criminal, helping other guys out instead of being some kind of hero. Yeah, I don't know if the first Driver game was controversial around the time it released in 1999. I don't think it was. For example, even in the earlier Need for Speed games, there was a pursuit mode. Even in the first Need for Speed game, you had some race with another NPC, for example, or a player, and a cop was about to catch you, but it was really easy to lose him. Alright, I'll do it again with the same way. Again with the boring launcher. Well, that's it. It wasn't as exciting as it before, and no, the car blew up 2 times and now she's gone. Oh, no, like if it was nothing. Now she seems to be interested in me or her partner. I don't know, other employee. Jesus, this city is silly. But that's it for today, guys, and the next time I'll take a look around at the yardies. They might give me some interesting stuff to deal with. So yeah, see you guys later.